Welcome back to the channel. Happy as ever. All right. Don't whack the table. Today, we're going to talk about vanilla is the new black. And all of my frustrations about this sock pattern. Buddy, I put your bone away. You're grounded. He got himself grounded. Anyway, you're not here for that. I finished my husband's socks. Buddy, don't shake the table. Now he's being silly. Anyway, the ribbing I feel like is a little shorter than I like, so the next, if I make them, or not if, I'm making them again. I've decided I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to fight through my struggles with the with this one and try again. Maybe it won't be so terrible, but I'm going to make the ribbing bigger. I like it better bigger. I don't like it this short. I'm also not making the leg as long for the next pair. Other than that, that's the only modifications I'm going to make to it. I'm going to do my best. I think I got the area that I was misunderstanding figured out. So the frustration should be a lot less this time. I hope. Because I figured it was all about me misunderstanding this pair of socks. There's foolishness and mistakes in it that didn't need to happen because I was not understanding the written pattern. I have an easier time learning something if I'm watching it and then doing it versus reading it. Reading it is like sometimes it just doesn't click right away. And I've had several times where like with the octopus I made, which I never put together and put the faces on it, so that thing's still not finished. I had to put it down for a day and then come back to it, and then it just clicked. I couldn't get that whatever I was misunderstanding to click. It was just reader error. It wasn't coming together in my mind the way it was meant to. Please stop that. He's looking for his bone. I should give it back to him because I took it from him last night. I wasn't intending for him to not have it today. So, this is the heel. And everything after the heel went downhill fast for me. And then once I get aggravated, I feel like just putting it away and never touching it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to look at it. But we're growing here. We're doing improvements upon ourselves here, right? So I've decided to give it a second chance and to not just throw it away, not throw it away. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. Not just like cast it off as a bad pattern, because it's probably just me. And after reading back through it after I was finished with these socks, it was definitely just me. I was the problem. So we're going to try it again. I have already cast on. I have a recipient waiting for a new pair of socks that she's been asking me for a pair of socks. And so I decided this is a perfect time to make her some. She liked the color I made the other ones in, so I'm using the same color. And I've gone 15 rounds on this cuff as opposed to, I think, I think I did 10 rounds on this cuff. Yeah, but I don't know, something like that. It was too short. I don't like them that small. I like them to be a little bit bigger. With well, for me, I barely want a leg. I don't want them short, but I also don't want them to go all the way up to my calf. Like the big, I don't want to have to do a bunch of calf shaping. I have very big calves because I'm a short girl, and I recently figured out that everybody's always giving me compliments on my calf muscles. And I'm like, I know why. It's because the other day I was brushing my teeth and I was standing on my tiptoes to be able to see into the mirror. And I'm like, that's why my calves are so dang nice, because I have to always be on my toes. So I don't want to do a whole lot of extra work. So I'm gonna probably steer clear from super long socks for me. For anybody really, unless, like, this was long because it said to. I followed the pattern exactly what it said, like lengthwise and everything. I don't think my husband will be bothered by it. He loves the socks I make him, and I don't think he cares how long they are, as long as they fit on his feet. So, but for me, and probably most socks, I'll just keep them shorter because I just like that better. I do have some more progress on my Empire my Empire beanie, the Star Wars beanie, but I put it away because we're traveling today. I tucked it away and already packed it into the truck, so we can't see it. Other than that, I haven't cast anything else on. I haven't worked on anything else. I've got nothing else. So, but I did want to take a little extra time talking about these anyway. So this is like just the vanilla episode, because there's a lot of mistakes in this sock, and the mistakes are because I can't read, apparently. I can read. But my comprehension of what I was reading was not. I can comprehend written literature. I can comprehend, stories and all of these things. But when it comes to instructions, because I've noticed that everybody writes instructions differently. So what works for you, somebody else might misinterpret how you write that out. I know that I wrote out instructions on something I was trying to repeat a second time. I actually, because I made 4 of them, it was coasters. And I didn't have a single coaster that was made exactly the same. They were close enough that they looked the same, but I couldn't even follow my own instructions. I guess instructions are just bad for me. They're just hard. Give me a 1,200 page novel and I can comprehend the entire thing. Instructions, not so much. So, with that, I will let you all go. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next one.